It's starting to feel real, not in a loud, overhyped way, but quietly, like something that's been talked about for years is finally taking shape. For the longest time, a foldable iPhone felt like one of those ideas that would always stay just out of reach. Something exciting, sure, but distant. Now, that distance is shrinking. What's interesting is that Apple doesn't seem to be rushing into this. If anything, they are doing the opposite. Every leak, every small detail suggests a company that's choosing its steps carefully. Not trying to do everything at once, but focusing on getting the fundamentals right. Take one of the more surprising shifts. This device is expected to go fully eSIM. No physical SIM tray at all. That's a bold move. It frees up space internally, simplifies the design, but also pushes users toward a future not everyone is fully comfortable with yet. Still, it tells you exactly where Apple sees things going. And then there's the design philosophy. Despite aiming for an ultra-thin foldable, possibly even thinner than current slim models when opened, Apple is reportedly keeping a dedicated camera control button. That might sound small, but it says a lot. Foldables are big. Sometimes awkward. Using them one-handed isn't always easy. A physical button gives you something reliable, something tactile. It's a subtle decision, but one that could completely change how the device feels in everyday use. And the fact that Apple is willing to sacrifice internal space for that shows priorities. When it comes to cameras, the approach is just as deliberate. While competitors like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold series push for full triple camera systems, Apple might hold back, at least for now. A wide and ultra-wide setup, without a telephoto lens. On paper, that sounds like a step behind. But in reality, it's a different strategy. Less about stacking specs, more about refining the experience. Making sure what's there actually feels right. There are also signs that Apple has been studying the competition closely, devices from brands like Huawei, especially when it comes to zoom and imaging. But instead of copying everything, they are picking their battles. Production numbers tell a similar story. Early estimates suggest around 10 million units. That's relatively limited for an iPhone launch. It hints at caution, or maybe precision. Apple isn't trying to flood the market. They are testing the waters, making sure this first step lands exactly where it should. And yes, this won't be cheap. Positioned in the premium tier, this could easily become one of the most expensive iPhones ever released. But the hardware, that's where things get exciting. A large inner display, somewhere around 7.8 inches. A smaller outer screen near 5.5 inches. A new generation chip. Possibly even the return of Touch ID in some form. And then there's MagSafe, expected to carry over into this new foldable design, keeping it connected to the broader Apple ecosystem. Even the physical design, based on early leaks, feels intentional. A refined hinge. A tighter fold. Minimal gaps. Smooth edges. Nothing flashy or experimental, just clean, controlled, and unmistakably Apple. And that's really the bigger picture here. This isn't just about making a foldable phone. It's about making a foldable feel like an iPhone. Because that's the difference. Anyone can build a foldable. But making it feel right, that's the hard part. And maybe that's why this moment feels different. For the first time, the foldable iPhone doesn't feel like a rumor, or a concept, or a what if. It feels close. Closer than anyone expected. And that shift alone changes everything.